What's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about my plans for the next bull market because I'm starting to see things a lot clearer, and I want to get you guys prepared as well as what's going on, especially when it comes to helping you guys try to make some money, of course. Now, before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20k subscribers, so if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you think your plans is for the next bull run, of course. And if you guys haven't already, join that Discord. The link is in the comment section down below. You guys can join in that crypto conversation we're having daily, and you guys are able to ask your questions on how to get into some upcoming projects private sales with that Patreon membership, because we do get into a lot of projects private sales. Some we're going to cover in this video here, some of the best performing ones as well, right? And not to mention, recently we did have a partnership with DAO Maker, giving us access to upcoming projects public sales as well. So we get into a wider range of projects from public and private sales. This is huge going into the next bull market, and I want to get you guys prepared with that Patreon. So if you guys do not want to miss out on 100x gems or the next private or public, that Patreon, join that Discord, and let's get right into the video, guys. So going to the next bull market here, we're going to see a lot of money inflow into this cryptocurrency space. If you guys have been around from 2016 and so on, right, this is my third run. The amount of money that comes into each cycle is even crazier, so that means the valuation for a lot of these altcoins get much bigger. So with a lot of people already having that price prediction that Bitcoin could hit $100,000 in price in the next cycle, that puts the Bitcoin market cap at a $2 trillion market cap, and that means the overall market cap will be around $3 to $4 trillion. That is going to be huge for the entire market, guys. That means a lot more money is going to go into some of your favorite alts and some alts that you don't even know about that hasn't even come out yet, which is why I'm preparing for some of the biggest narratives that is going to pop off in the next bull run here. Now, for me, I believe that the two biggest narratives, one, AI, which already has a lot of hype going into this cycle here, especially with everything going on since ChatGPT first came out, right? And every cycle there's been a little AI run as well. As right now, we did get a little early taste of AI, the AI run. Some of these altcoins did run about 5 to 6x, right? And in this sector here, I believe that there's going to be a lot of projects that are actually going to make some people a lot of money. And you are starting to see this with some projects like Pile AI going crazy, right? Early on, you've seen Singularity Net pick up a little bit of steam, which is why I'm focusing on some of the low caps in this sector as of right now, especially in the Singularity Net ecosystem. So there's going to be a few private sales that I already got into for the Singularity Net ecosystem that puts them on my radar here. Now, other ones that I'm not in the private sale of, I do look for favorable prices here, right? And you can scroll down here, you get to see a lot of different AI projects here, but you guys gotta brush off the fluff and figure out which ones are getting talked about the most. Going into the next bull run, you're gotta be prepared, because at the point of time we are in right now, you guys have already missed multiple X's in a lot of different altcoins because of where Bitcoin is at right now. The bottom was around 15k, and some of these altcoins here has already done like a 5x or so from their bottom. So you pretty much missed the all-time lows for these altcoins, but there's still buying opportunities for them because some of these will have some ridiculous evaluations in terms of market caps, right? I've shown you guys a lot of altcoins that I'm very much so interested in within the AI sector. I'll leave the video up top for you guys to check it out. Now, the second narrative, I believe that will be the second biggest narrative is GameFi, right? This whole sector as of right now has been heating up this entire year. A lot of gaming projects is actually going crazy. As you guys can see, Gala itself is up 37%, right? You got Immutable X here up 22%, right? You got a lot of things in the past 7 days that are up in the green as of right now. Gods Unchained, that was something a lot of people talked about last bull, right? Games for a Living up 30%. This is a sector where a lot of people are going to be looking at first, because a lot of these games, a lot of these GameFi projects, their games is going to be coming out within this new bull run here, right? And with all the money that's going to inflow into this, some people already speculate that GameFi is going to be the biggest adoption for cryptocurrency, and we're gonna kind of be seeing it as of right now. So in this whole entire sector, I am looking at some of the lower caps, some of the mid caps. Of course, I've told you guys some of my favorite altcoins in this sector, right? I'll leave that video in the cards up top for you guys as well, right? And the next way I'm actually even preparing for this next bull market here is through private sales, guys. Now, with private sales, I get into these projects very early on, some of them before some of your favorite content creators actually really talk about them. And I'm going to show you guys a few that we've gotten into and what they have done, some from the past that we still have, and some newer ones that we've gotten into, because I want to show you guys the potential with private sale groups, especially like mine. I'm showing you guys that type of access we get is probably different from a lot of what other people get, and the type of value I'm bringing you guys with this Patreon group here, because I don't see too many people on YouTube actually trying to bring you guys the same type of value here. Blocktopia is the first one. We've gotten into this at the start of the metaverse run last bull market, right? And it's still holding up pretty well for us, but at one point in time, it made some unrealized millionaires at that time, right? When you scroll down here, you guys get to see the IDOs and the private sales. When you scroll down, you get to see our private sale where we gotten into. As of right now, we're only up 8x on the private sale, but at one point in time, we was up 1,163x, guys. That made some people some unrealized millionaires in that time, right? And I think this has the opportunity to run again. It's a part of the metaverse, right? Or metaverse narrative, and people are still looking at the metaverse, and there's a lot of different things that are going to amplify the narrative of metaverse, especially with AI and how GameFi is moving as of right now. So as you guys can see, we're still sitting pretty well on this as of right now. And the next play right now is Nakamoto Games. This is also something we got into from the last bull market here. Some of your favorite content creators is talking about this as of right now, especially on X/Twitter. As of right now, everyone is really looking at Nakamoto Games. And I've been telling you guys, I'll leave the video in the cards up top for you guys. This thing was going to hit $1 by the end of the year, and it's actually about to hit $1 before the year is even over, guys. Right? When you scroll back down here, you guys get to see the private sale. Right now, we're up 5x from the private sale prices, as you can see where we got into right now. Actually, we got into seed, sorry. So that's 12 cents, right? Not private. We got into seed, which is 12 cents. We're up 6x, right? An all-time high for it was 55x. And I think it's going to blow past its all-time high, probably giving us 100x on this one, right? So private sales show you guys, I'm showing you guys that private sales actually give you a big opportunity to make the most money instead of buying on the open market, because you're getting at the earlier stages. And for especially for Nakamoto Games here, if people were able to actually buy this during last year, I showed you guys in the last video, this thing has fallen below private sale prices, or else seed prices and private sale prices and angel prices, right? It got up to about 5 cents, where you guys were able to get into the best price you would have seen for Nakamoto Games as of right now. And that's below all of these prices that we were able to get access to, right? Now, some of the newer projects that we also got access to has also been a part of the AI narrative. As you guys can see here, there's targets that we're getting into, GameFi, AI. These are two narratives I told you guys will probably be the biggest narratives going into the next bull run. Now, I'm going to go fully in depth into the next narratives that you guys need to pay attention to in the next video, of course. Now, Hypercycle was one of those that just recently launched in this bear market. Now, if this had launched in a bull market, it would probably blow a lot of altcoins out the water in terms of ROI as of right now. Now, we can scroll down a little bit and see what price we gotten into. And we gotten into the seed round of Hypercycle. Right, Hypercycle right now's ROI is a 30x for us, right? So that is huge in the bear market, right? In the entire bear market, we're up 30x on this, while the all-time high is 33x. So that is huge in terms of the exposure that we've gotten into the AI plays, right? And this came out at the perfect time, and it's a part of the Singularity Net ecosystem, which is why I was big on it. I even made a video on Hypercycle before it came out, right? Twice. I made 2 videos on Hypercycles to get you guys prepared on it, because it was going to launch on Singularity DAO. And if you was able to get into the IDO price should have been around these two, you still be up pretty well, right? You'd be up around 11x here on the pools platform. You'll be up 18x on the Singularity DAO platform, right? So this is huge in terms of like the type of exposure you get into the market, right? The next one we got was ChainGPT. Now ChainGPT, we did skip this, but we got access to it. That was the thing, right? When you scroll down, you guys get to see the private sell price. We are right. If we've gotten into the private sell, it would have been about an 8x for us right now. 9x, sorry. All-time high would have been a 67x from private sell prices, which is why I'm kicking myself that we actually skipped out on this, because the first allocations we would have gotten would have pretty much given us our money back from ChainGPT, and that is huge. And that's why I believe that ChainGPT could also be another low cap gem for you guys to pay attention to, right? But I'm going to cover that in the low cap AI videos for you guys to check out. And right now, our newest one was Open Fabric AI. It didn't perform as well just yet, but I do think this has huge potential. When you scroll down a little bit here, we got into the private sell where right now we're up 3x, around 3x, right? And that is pretty good, right? All-time high for it just came out a few days ago, was 5x, right? So $1,000 would have been a $5,000 right there, but it would be sitting at around $3,000 as of right now. So that is not bad, right, in terms of ROI. This is why I'm preparing for the next bull run, because a lot of the newer altcoins will be starting to get exposed to that degen market, to the market that where the most money will start to flow in. And I'm targeting gaming and AI to make the most money in this next run. And this is why I tell you guys need to join that Patreon, because you're not getting access like this anywhere else. You're able to make some of the most money in these early stage rounds and actually try to capture some 50x's to 100x's, right? So if you guys want to get into upcoming projects, private sales and public sales, join that Patreon, join the Discord, and don't forget that we're on the road to 20k subscribers. So if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check you guys